How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Krypto Playboy. My name is Simul. Guys, before we begin, chuck a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content coming out. And most importantly, guys, hop onto the Discord. You get the world's best tips, you get the world's best pre-sales in crypto, and not only that, we have the world's best looking crypto community only in this Discord. Nowhere else will you find a community so good looking in crypto, only in the Krypto Playboy Group. So if you want to meet these extremely attractive people, hop on in there now and join the community. All right, guys, let's get into today's episode. Today, we're going to be discussing with you gems that are primed and ready to 100x. Now, we ain't talking out of us here, just saying these numbers. These projects can do 100x. Doesn't mean instantly on launch, but in the long frame of things, these projects have the potential of doing 100x easily. All right, they make it near 100x. I think they have a big potential of it. So check these out, write them down. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right, I'm not promising you anything, but these have got some pretty good, decent chances of doing it in my eyes. So I always have projects that I'm investing in, that I want to invest in, or that I'm trying to get involved in. Okay, I'm never going to bring you something unless I want it myself. Alrighty, so we all win together, and occasionally, maybe once in a million years, we'll lose together. Hopefully that never happens. If it does, don't blame me. Anyway, let's check out these projects. So first up, we've got Fomo Lab. If you guys are on Discord, you were sent AMA we done. This is pretty cool. This team was very, very vocal. They answered all our questions. They were very helpful, and they were very precise in all their answers. They didn't give us like little one-worders. These guys were detailed, all right? They went above and beyond. Now, even cooler, they're going to be doing a live talk with me tomorrow on the show. So if you want to see that, watch the video I post up tomorrow, because we'll be talking to the team, just going some of the main questions again with them. That way you can see it from the team themselves. If you missed the AMA, well, this is a chance to hear what they have to say. And guess what? You probably watch it and you're going to get FOMO. All right, you're going to get FOMO on Fomo Lab because this project looks mad. Yeah, it's already on BSC at the moment. BSC chain, people going, hey, it's already out. This is the ETH version of it. So listen to tomorrow's show, learn about the project, and do not miss it. They got some big things. They got huge names on board this project already. All right, go through, read about it. I'm telling you about these things. Read about them. Join the Discord. You hear all this first thing. You get involved in these cool projects like this. Big partners on board. Tipsy King, you guys know who he is. He knocks out people for a living. Read all these projects' name. You've seen this logo before. This one here, Fiverr, another big network that's coming up. They got involved with and teamed up. A-Post Ventures, these guys are tickling a lot of good projects. So check out this project. Big things to come. But listen to tomorrow's show. I'll explain a lot more in detail for you. But I think they got an awesome roadmap and what they're doing, the team behind it. Very, very, very good. So stay tuned for more. Another one. This is one that I really, really like. I found this early on last year, or later on in the year, but I found it quite early, is Breach. Now, this project, people are like, oh, it's a guild. It's not a guild. It's a social gaming platform. So they're going to have aspects of a guild on there, but it's going to be so much more than that. It's going to be a platform that brings gamers together and unites them in crypto. So if you missed the AMA we had today with the show, an awesome giveaway for it. Well, guess what? We're going to have them on the show in a week or so. So you can get in there, send your questions you want to hear, and the team will answer them for you. These guys are so down to earth. And I spoke to this team, they were very genuine. Like some projects you speak to and you're just like, hey, stay away from these people. This has scam written all over. These guys are just money hungry. These guys were genuine. You could have a laugh with them, and they were down to earth, good people. That's what I found from talking to them, and I really liked them. And that's what kicked me off for this project. Like there wasn't as much interest in it then. I thought, man, these guys are genuine in what they're doing. We've got to get involved now. And I wish we could have put more into these guys because this is going to be a sick project, and I can't wait to have them on the show because you'll see what they are like then by talking to them. Down to earth people, good team, and massive plans for their project. But quick rundown. This is going to be the best of what you want from gaming into the blockchain world. So, they're saying there's Steam out there. If you guys are into games and that, I know I'm not so much as well, but I've learned a lot about them. Steam's platform, people have the games on there. They bring it over into here. Now they're going to have multiple games to pick from. It's going to help with that. They're going to have like a wallet, which allows you to play across all these games. So you can use that character, earn points on him, and use them throughout the games. Pretty cool concept. Another cool thing they're doing is they're teaming up with guilds out there. They're teaming up with other games and partnerships to make it better GameFi industry. So the gamers get the most out of this. They get an awesome platform, they meet new people. They're going to have this special feature in there where you can like actually see who you're gaming with, not just a bunch of randoms or creeps out there. You can actually check them off. So this is actually probably good if you're a kid gaming or your children and they're playing games online. Well, you don't want them talking to some 70-year-old man that's trying to lure them in. They can set standards, they can set the perimeters on what you want to be. You know, it's only kids out there, or play on the kiddie channel. That's what it's all about. These guys are making gaming safe, fun, and accessible for all, but in the blockchain. And to top it off, they're doing something better. It's going to be the Terra Luna network. So that's a new network. It's been around, but it's got a lot of growth ahead of it. And I really think it's going to be massive, massive things with that network. And this is one awesome project, very, very unique on a unique network. So it's two really cool things. If you want to find out more, tune into the video we do together. You're going to be hearing a lot more about these guys as you get closer to the TGE. You don't want to miss what they have coming up. Yeah, really, really nice guys. Check them out. Hassle them with questions on Telegram and tell them Krypto Playboy sent you. Please just bombard them. All right. Another one, TrueFi. Now I've spoken about this a few times before. Bringing it up again. There's three big reasons for this one. I'll give them to you straight away. So TrueFi. Bonus number one. BitBoy has mentioned it on his show. All right. We know when he mentions anything, things tend to go haywire. He's, I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a bit of an influence in the crypto scene. Like, it's nothing compared to Krypto Playboy. But, like, he's got a few followers. I'll give him that much. But the guy does have a big pull in the industry. Everyone knows who he is. And he puts things on his channel. They tend to have a tendency of going up. This guy doesn't just pump little meme coins or anything crap out there. This guy goes for decent projects, and he knows where to put things, where to talk about them. And investors like to follow his advice. So what does that say? They're talking about TrueFi on there. Means there's something to do with it. It's a good investment. If he's talking about it, you've got a good chance of getting in there. Another cool thing was this. Listed on Coinbase. So we know Coinbase doesn't just list anything from Tom, Dick, and Harry. They put projects out there that I think have potential. So Coinbase has put this on there. That's saying, hey guys, this has a good chance of being a very, very good project. Very nice. Yeah. Another also really cool point I must mention is this thing here. This video they make. It's very intriguing if you watch it. Watch this. Alright, so that was just a little bit of a teaser for you because I wanted to show you this while trying to get it to load. That's just saying a bit of the NFT side of things, but this thing here. So these guys are called the Investor Observer. These guys do reviews on projects and they say risk to reward ratio. Is this a safe project? Is this a no-go zone? Well, go through, read this, type in investorobserver.com and then type in SHU or TrueFi. Now, I'm not going to read through this whole thing for you, but I'll give you the simplest explanation of the whole website. Red is bad. Don't touch it. Green is good. If it gets to this end of the scale, it's extremely good. This is in the extremely good zone, which means it's a good investment in these guys' eyes. Read what they do. Read the reviews they say about projects. They're pretty accurate, these dudes. So if they're saying this has a very low risk score, a good return on this project, that's three big things that are stacking up, all right? So check out TrueFi. I think this is going to have a lot of potential in it. Everything's in the metaverse world. People want to play games in there. They want to buy Rolexes on there, buy Gucci and stuff on there. Well, this is where this comes into play because unique shoes, very special. Might do some collabs with other people. You never know what's out there, what they got lined up. Special things. But if Coinbase has gone on board, cool graphics as well, by the way. Nice video. I like that. If Coinbase has got on board with it, that's very, very good to see. If you see Mr. BitBoy talking about it, said something. So, that's ticking the boxes for that one. Check out TrueFi. The NFTs on there might be worth something. Get involved with them. Check them out. Now, this is another one of my extreme favorites. I've been waiting for this to come out for a little while now. We're hoping for this to come out in December. But, this team had half a brain in their head and they said, we're not just going to launch this because we want to get it out there and get some money from this project. They said, no, we want a platform that's going to be stand the test of time. They want this to be around. So they said to people, no, we're delaying our IDO, delaying the TG on this, hold your horses and wait. Then they kind of went MIM. Everyone's like, what happened to Colizeum? Is it gone? Is it a scam? No, guys, they're working on the project. I'd rather someone spend an extra 2 months not launching and put their heart and soul into making it the best possible platform, project, whatever they're working on, make it the best possible it can be, rather than just launch it to keep some investors happy because they want to launch. So this is mad to see what Colizeum has done. If you hear what they've been doing behind the scenes, man, you're going to have no clothes left on. It's going to blow you away. That's what you want to see with Colizeum. There's some big names we can't mention that you're going to want to get involved when you hear them, when you hear about Colizeum. So get prepared for Colizeum. If you did get involved in it, very smart you are. Go check out what Lambo you're going to buy. If you didn't get involved, well, sucks to be you, but you still have a chance to get involved in the public sale coming up, so don't miss it. There's always an opportunity somewhere. Let's get a little bit of detail exactly this project is. So I put some notes on this because it's a bit to remember for you. In general, Colizeum plans to become the biggest blockchain mobile game platform. So they want to be the biggest and the best, which honestly I believe they will be, because they're kind of the first of their kind, and with their background experience of gaming, well, they're ticking those boxes and they're going to have that market. Now, they've got two main markets in this. There's going to be the developer and there's going to be the end users. So that's the players, the gamers. So for the developer, what Colizeum is doing, they're saying, all right, you guys are developing a game. You do it by yourself. It's going to take you 1-2 years to develop it, make him a good project, and you're going to take a longer time to do it. It's going to be harder to get connections, get those resources, because you're fresh in the game. You have no idea how to meet people, what you're doing, or anything. It's going to take a lot longer. You come to Colizeum, they're going to say, yeah, man, we'll help you with that. Man, 1 year process, we'll do it in maybe 8 weeks for you, 12 weeks. Let's get it done. We have the resources, we have the skills, we have the knowledge. We can get this done for you in record-breaking time, make your project the best it can be. And you know what? We're not going to rip you off like other companies would and take all your percentages and all your profits and leave you with nothing, just the name saying you designed it. No. We're going to make it fair. We're going to make it fair for the user, fair for the developer, and fair for Colizeum themselves. So I really like what they're doing. They said there's going to be like a 30% fee for this for them. That's nothing. All right, for the amount of things they're offering these developers, what Colizeum brings to them with that easy experience in making games themselves, man, that's priceless. These guys know what they've been doing because they've done it themselves from the ground up. So again, this team, look into them, research them. I've spoken to them before. These guys are heavily into gaming. They've made some massive games. Check them out. They even had a game with some big names involved in it. Big Fighting Star is one of their games they played. So check him out, because here's one of the games that these guys made. So they've made successful games like this. Imagine what they can do with people that bring games to them on their platform. Colizeum is going to make some sick games, so stay tuned and watch for that. Another cool thing about this is really good for the end user. So if you're into mobile gaming, you're into playing these games, you're not on blockchain. Well, this is your incentive to come into the blockchain, because get the best of both worlds, playing games, having fun, making money, and bringing out really cool projects from Colizeum. Now, what I like about Colizeum, what they're doing is, say there's 100 games on there. Now, we know some games aren't going to be around forever. Some games will be super hyped and they'll flop. Well, if you've bought these games individually and then they die on you, all your tokens, your in-game assets, they're now dead with that project. What Colizeum's done is saying you can play all these games on our platform with our native token. So no matter where you go, you can use our token in here. That's very good to see, because it means it feels like it's safer. If you play those games and you're just there as a gamer, your money feels safe because it's in that native token. You can go from game to game to game playing. No matter what you're doing, your money is with Colizeum in the native token there. So I find that like a safe investment for players that are out there playing the game, trying to enjoy themselves and make a bit of money on the side on it. Cool. Really like that. And this is some hot off the press gossip for you guys. Actually, I was talking to one of the team today, and just got the information first. Yours truly. All right, you may remember this scene, but it's going to be very relative to this. So, Colizeum.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Well, trust me, you're going to be entertained by this. So this is extremely fresh news. So Colizeum is going to have NFTs, right? Because NFT is what you need to play these in-game earnings. So if you want to play a game and earn in the game, you need to hold an NFT character. So there are going to be two types of NFTs, right? There's going to be the Emperor High Society NFT. Now, this is the special part which you're hearing here first on Krypto Playboy. There's only 5,000 of these being made, okay? One of these, because you're going to be very happy with that. Buy one of the 5,000. Get involved in it. If you can't afford one, get one. All right? Find a way of getting one. Get some friends and make one, okay? Because you're going to love what I have to say on this. Ahem. Players will need a player card NFT. That is a ticket to play to earn an economy. Colizeum will launch at the end of March 2022. The first 5,000 players NFT cards, here's the catch, only these 5,000 will be able to generate the next player cards. So if you hold one of these Senate cards, you're in control of the next NFTs. I'll explain to you how that works. The next one is called the Gladiator Nft. Let's watch that one more time.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you...
All right. So Russell Crowe there, he's the gladiator. There's the peasants in the crowd being occupied by what he's doing, watching him fight. Now up there behind the scenes somewhere is Senate. They're in control of the peasants and in control of the gladiators. Yeah, these guys really played up on their own Colizeum. They've done an next level job on putting this together and making like a really cool storyline with it. The gladiator cards. Guess who makes these? The Senate. Guess who owns these gladiators if you think about it? The Senate holders. So they then make these NFTs for the gladiators. The gladiators then can go and play games in that. But guess what? They're going to give a percentage of their earning to the Senate cards. So if you're a Senate and you own some gladiators, you're going to kick back of all the games. Right? Any game they play, any profits earned, you get kickback of it. So the way of looking at this is, if you're a Senate card, you're like a guild. And the gladiators, they're your scholars. They're your games earning you some income. This is really, like, if you think of it really simple terms, basically the Senate is like the pimp, and they're the ones that work under him. They have to give him the money back or else he gets rid of them or kills them or something like that, all right? That's a simple way of looking at it. You're in control. So get your hands on one of those cards, and you'll be very happy with that. But not only that, Colizeum's made this fair for the gladiators. You know, you've worked very hard. You've been working the streets. It's time to break out of it. Well, you can fight your way out, and you can earn your way out of being a gladiator and no longer work for the man. You'll be free, just like Russell Crowe was. So I think these guys must have been a big fan of that movie, because I watched it 1,000 times when I was a kid, and I still watch it now. And every scene from it, I think they're kind of copying it. So I know where you guys got your ideas from. Very good choice, and I find that really, really cool how if you hold that Emperor card, you have power of the Gladiator cards and you earn a profit from them. So that's saying get in early in these NFT guys, because you're going to earn money for free of people playing for you. You sit back and do nothing, you're earning something. You know what? If you don't like one of them, sell them to someone else. Buy a better player. That type of thing works. And you know what? You can always sell your Senate card if you get bored of it. But you won't, because you're earning profits from it, and you're probably in there playing games as well. Think about it. So we're going to try to get these guys on the show so you can talk about them in AMA and Discord. Get your questions ready. You're ready to talk to them, because I think this is going to be a mad project. Can't wait for it to come out. And it's just going to be bigger and bigger and better things for this, especially with the background, the knowledge. I think they're going to have some huge announcements coming out. So I'd stay tuned to their page, put notifications on, mainly for Krypto Playboy, and then put on Colizeum as well, because they're going to have some big things being launched soon. And man, their partnerships coming out, you're not going to miss them. All right, you're going to be like, oh, thank you so much, Krypto Playboy. Where do I send my 100 Bitcoin? Thank you to you. All right, just send it to the community pool, because it goes back to the community in Discord. All right. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure tomorrow see the AMA we put up, because you're going to miss questions in there. Guys, bigger and better things coming. We've got the trading channel starting very, very soon. Hope you guys like it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to keep the show interesting, keep it entertaining for you. And join the Discord for free giveaways and everything else. Alrighty. Catch you later.